What brings you to New Radiance today?
For today, I'm interested in treating my lower eyes. I have redness that I would like to have removed.
Okay. I do see a lot of little linear vessels up in the cheek area. And yeah, that is due to genetics, sun exposure. So what we can do is we can do an intense pulse light treatment. What that is, it's certain wavelengths of light, and what it's going to do is it's going to affect the surface of the skin, the upper layers, where these little broken vessels are. Their walls have lost their elasticity, so they stay open and filled with blood, and that's why we can see them at the surface. So my end goal is to heat them up enough to collapse the vessel walls, and they'll still be there, okay? But you got to give it about 2 to 3 weeks for them to kind of just be reabsorbed into the body, and you'll see less reddening. Now you're probably looking at anywhere from 3 to 6 treatments. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict how well they'll react, but we'll try to do the best we can each time you come in, and you're going to see less and less redness. And then every so often, if you see them starting to come back, we're going to do maintenance, okay? You just have that type of skin. You're very fair. You're going to have a little redness for maybe a half hour, maybe a couple hours, depending on how well your skin reacts. Maybe a mild sunburn type feeling, but that will dissipate, and you should have no problem. My only concern is I want you to be very strict about using sunscreen, okay? Because you are going to be more sun sensitive as I heat up your skin, so very strict use of sunscreen. How'd you hear of New Radiance?
I have had some work done.
Okay.
And, in my opinion, the staff that works here have been extremely professional with me.
That's good.
Not only with my business, but just in general for my treatments. And for me, that's everything. That counts for everything.
Good to hear.
It's very difficult to find a business that are good at what they do, and on top of that, have good bedside manners, and really are concerned about the client and not about their, about the money aspect.
Well, that's what we're here for, to make sure you get the right treatment and get the results that you expect. What we're going to do is we're going to treat these vessels that you have, the redness. Okay, so that's what we're gearing it for.
Right.
You don't have a lot of brown spots. If you have brown spots, my goal would be to get them as dark as I can.
Right.
For them to flake off. Okay, but you don't have that. So we're going to use a lower setting, so you don't have to worry. You're going to feel like a snapping sensation, okay? A little bit of heat, and that's it, okay? You may feel a little bit of a sunburn type pinch for a little bit, maybe a half hour or so, but that'll go away. My goal is to heat those vessels up so the vessel walls will collapse, and then they'll stop filling, and gradually the body will reabsorb them, and you'll look less red, okay? And the skin tone will look more even. Okay.
Since I do have sensitive skin, is this going to hurt more than...
No. Same for everybody.
Tough exterior, softy on the inside.
Same for everybody. Oh yeah, we got a lot of broken vessels up and through here that we're going to work on. Okay. So let me get some gloves on. And then I'm going to put goggles on. Now, even though I put these goggles on you and your eyes are closed, you're still going to see a flash of light. So don't be alarmed, okay?
I'll just think of it as a camera.
There you go. That's right, like the old-time camera. There you go. Okay, are you comfortable?
Very.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some ultrasound gel on your skin. And that's for protection. Give me good contact. Okay, what you're going to feel first of all, when I place the crystal on your skin, is cold. When I fire the apparatus, what's going to happen is you're going to feel like a little zapping sensation. Okay, ready? How was that?
Fine.
Okay, I'm just going to check and see what the reaction is here. Okay, that's good. Here we go. Just going to keep going. side. Just going to smear this around a little bit, and here we go. Okay, I'm just going to double check. You're going away or going out for the weekend, so we're not going to do anything too drastic. And then what we'll do is, Lars, when you know you don't have something coming up and I could be aggressive, you're going to come back in and we'll do it, okay?
Okay. Well, the only thing I'm doing is I'm just taking my bike out, the chopper out.
Well, yeah, you're taking your bike out and you're going to be out in the sun.
Yes.
So not good. I'm just going to put some sunscreen on this area that I treated, okay? There you go. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All done.